Okay, so here we are, back part 2 after lunch. Now we're ready to go back and finish up our lesson. So we have talked about how to change an improper fraction to a mixed number. So let's do a couple of example problems. All right, I'm going to do 7/3. 7/3. So what am I thinking here? What does this problem say? What does it say, Catherine?
7 divided by 3.
Yeah, 7 divided by 3. And how many times will 3 go into 7?
2.
How many? 2, right. So it's 2 wholes. 3 times 2 was 6. So there's 1 left over. And you put it back over the 3. All right. How about this one? 9/5. 9/5. Walk me through it. Who wants to prove to me how to do it? All right, go, Rachel.
5 goes into 9 one time.
5 goes into 9 one time. Mm-hmm. There's a 4 left over, and the denominator's 5. So you still use the 5.
You kind of use remainders kind of on this.
You do sort of use remainders, yes. It's when you're subtracting. So it's what's your difference. Okay? Now, what happens then when we want to go from a mixed number to an improper fraction? So when we go backwards, or we go the opposite way. Ooh, excuse me. Loud email. All right, so the instructions here are write 3 5/8 as an improper fraction. Improper, not in. Improper fraction. So first, we're going to start out with 3 5/8. Anybody know what our first step is? What's our first step, Wheeler?
You get all the eights from one. So you get 8 eighths from each of the whole numbers.
Yes, but how doing what? What do you do? That's what you're doing.
Multiply?
Yes, multiply what?
3 times 8.
Good. So I'm going to use my green pen here. Ooh. So we're going to multiply whole number by denominator. So we say 3 times 8, which is what? Everybody.
24.
Or 2 of you.
Oh.
3 times 8 is 24. Here's what's happening. We're going to go in a backwards circle. We're going counterclockwise, okay? 3 times 8 is 24. So then we have step 2, which I'm going to do my red pen. What do I do for step 2? Anybody remember? What are you going to do, Andrew? No, we've already multiplied, and we're going to keep going up this way. So we're going to do something with the 5. What is it, Haley?
24 plus 5.
Yeah, so we add the 5. So we're going to add the numerator to it. And what was 24 plus 5?
29.
29. Then number 3. This is the fun part, because you've already done all the work now. What are you going to do? Remember, with that 29, what do you do with it? What do you do with it, Will?
Put 29 on top of 8.
Yep. Put this over the original denominator. And that's your answer. Okay? So first we multiply our whole number times our denominator. Add on the numerator. Stick that over the original denominator. Boom. Let's practice a couple. Yeah, once you get the pattern, it's not too bad.
Do you want us to simplify?
Yes, so that's a great question. If you can simplify this, then yes. Technically, to simplify an improper fraction, you would turn it into a mixed number. You really don't ever want to leave it improper unless the problem asks you to, okay? So technically, you would need to reduce that to a mixed number. But if it asks you to turn it into an improper fraction, you're not going to turn it back into a mixed number, right? You're going to leave it as an improper, okay? So here we go. 1 1/8. 1 1/8. So we're going to multiply 1 times 8. It's 8. Plus 1.
9.
9. And what do we do? What's our denominator?
8.
8. Good.
That one, you kind of know that one because 1/8,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Plus
you
1.
have
Because what is 1? What is 1 whole when your denominator is 8?
1 whole, it's 8.
8.
So, 8.
8 eighths. Good. Yeah.
So, you kind of just know that there's one left over, so it's 9.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So you're already thinking in fractions, which is awesome. Okay? Then what about 8 3/4? What's it going to be? I'm thinking 8 times 4 is 32 plus 3. So what's your answer, everybody?
35/4.
Fabulous. Okay? Now, does it make you feel weird to leave an answer like that?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Because you are trained to never leave an answer improper.
Like doing one with the remainder.
Yeah, it is. It's like leaving one with the remainder now because that was so 4th grade. So October.
Easy.
Yeah, of course. You could just finish, be like, oh, look, it just got a remainder. Not anymore. All right. That's it.
We can do the test.
Wait,
Can we do us a brain sweater today? Brain sweater.
Okay, I'll do a brain sweater.
Yes. Are you still videoing?
Mm-hmm. Okay, brain sweater. I'm gonna have to make you wet. Make you wet. Your brain is sweating, which is making you wet. But I gotta make you sweat if you're gonna get a piece of candy out of it. Turn that into an improper fraction.